And I'm with most of the Steig family today. Good morning, family. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Okay, all right. We have Emerson here. Hi, Emerson. And we brought your big, wonderful brother, Deacon, is here. Hi, Deacon.
Hi.
How are you, buddy? And we have Mom Sandra is with us again.
Hello.
It's good to see you guys.
Yeah.
On this beautiful day, and the kids don't have school today.
Nope. Teacher conferences.
Hey, Emerson, you're kind of the star here. You have on your gold, sparkly shoes. You look like a little princess. You're adorable. How come you don't have school today?
Because teacher conferences.
Oh, conferences today. Okay. So if you guys are on your best behavior this afternoon, you get to go somewhere special.
Yeah, like Chuck E. Cheese and the book fair.
Okay, so you get to go to Chuck E. Cheese if things are looking up to the
And the book fair at the school.
Oh, and the book
this
fair.
afternoon.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. And then tonight is parent-teacher conferences.
Yeah.
All right. But you took some time out today. And Sandra, we were going through this list of some of the things that has happened to Emerson in her 5 years. I won't ask you to pronounce
Yeah.
some of the diagnosis and things that have been part of Emerson's life for 5 years, but I will ask you, how did Emerson's story start?
She started perfectly well and healthy that we knew of, and she came out and was born a week early, and the doctors noticed she had cataracts and a cleft palate, and they had noticed a heart murmur. We had been sent home and asked to come back because they had forgotten to do a oxygen level on her when she left the hospital.
Okay.
So we went back to the hospital, and from there we were sent to Rochester, where she stayed for about a month and a half. Her heart murmur had changed, and her oxygen level wasn't staying when we were at the hospital that we had gone to originally. So they sent us there. We found out she had 2 holes in her heart wall. Of course, the cleft palate, bilateral cataracts, and just some other abnormalities that they just weren't expecting. They had done an MRI on her, and her brain didn't develop to the size it was supposed to, but everything developed properly. It just didn't grow. So they had some questions about that. We always had questions especially when she was little, about her development, her mental development and health, but she has far surpassed anything we ever expected and hoped for, and she's as smart as a whip, just like her brother.
So you had Deacon first.
Yes.
Did
totally.
you have any health things go
Nothing.
on with? Okay.
He was
so
healthy
how
kid.
prepared were you to deal with what was going on?
Absolutely not at all.
Okay.
We thought we were having a healthy little kid. We did an ultrasound. We did not want to know what gender we were having with either one of them. So we didn't know what we were having. We just thought it was going to be healthy, and she surprised us.
You brought a little bag with you today.
Yes.
You brought a little bag, and there's something inside the bag, and I wasn't sure what I was looking at.
Oh, seriously?
I didn't. Well, when I first saw
yeah.
the bag, I wasn't sure. What did you bring?
Well, this is actually what we had received a grant for early in the year. Emerson ultimately developed glaucoma in both eyes as well. And from there, she tore her left eye retina completely and has lost vision in her left eye completely. The doctors had recommended that she do a scleral shell. It just kind of covers up that left eye because there is obvious abnormality to it, and it just kind of keeps her. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of hard to explain. It just
So she
makes
has
her
this.
more
She has
normal.
this in her eye.
Right.
Now, how do you keep a 5-year-old who is as active, obviously, as Emerson is? How do you restrict her activity?
Nope. She wears it every day to school. We put it in the morning. We take it out before bed. She actually can help me take it out now, can't you?
We are 5 years old.
So she does actually remove it. She's very good about leaving it in, though. This summer when we went swimming or stuff like that, we obviously didn't let her wear it just in case it would fall out in the water. We had one last October, which is this one. This is our extra one. And then by February, she had outgrown it. So we had to have a whole new one made. There's about, I believe I was told, about 270 specialists that do this throughout the United States So it's a very limited amount of people, and we are thankful enough to have one up in Eau Claire, which is close by. But it was an expense we weren't expecting, and Children's Miracle Network definitely helped us so she would be able to continue wearing one.
And once again, we are surprised
Right.
by the way that they can help. I mean,
Oh.
we've been doing this for a long time, and there's always a new way that they can reach out and help families. Children's Miracle Network hospitals, it's amazing how they kind of can anticipate.
Right.
You know, even when you can't,
Right.
you've got somebody looking over you. Every time Emerson, hey, you know what? Every time we hear that cowbell and we hear some cheers, somebody is calling in with a donation. We love to hear that. You can't hear too many. Don't ever be sorry, group, for ringing a cowbell when you have a donation coming in. And I think Emerson's aunt is calling right this minute. And what would Emerson's aunt's name be?
We have 2 aunts. Is it
We have
Auntie
2
Cindy?
aunts.
Auntie Cindy? What do you say to Auntie Cindy?
We're seeing if it's
Thank you.
which.
Thank you.
That would be Auntie Cindy. Did you just say thank you to her? Let's do that again so she hears it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Say, we love you, Auntie Cindy.
We love you, Auntie Cindy. We love you, Auntie Cindy.
There you go. She's probably crying.
Oh,
Do you think she's home?
probably.
We don't mean to make her do that, but we're really so happy every time the phone rings. It's 784-KIDS. That's 608-784-5437. You are listening to the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. We are in the lobby of Gunderson Health System. You know, if somebody is out driving around, they should pull in and see this.
Oh, yeah.
You should come in and see
Emerson
this.
would love to meet you. So would Deacon. They're
And we'll
fairly
make sure
friendly.
we take pictures.
Right.
We're going to take some pictures. So, where are we going from here?
We continue with every 3 months we're seeing an eye doctor of some sort. She still sees a retina specialist in Minneapolis. She has a eye doctor in Rochester, plus she has a glaucoma specialist in Rochester, and we also go see her doctor who makes these just to make sure the fittings are okay about every 6 months.
How's her heart doing?
Her heart is okay. She will require a CT scan in 2 years. We had just done a heart check this summer, and the doctor said, "Oh, everything sounds good, and we'll check it out again in 5 to 6 years." And then we had
When
an
you're going into one of
echocardiogram.
those appointments, how are you feeling?
You know, it's been so long since we've actually gotten such bad news that you kind of get used to the good stuff. She's got one valve that connects to another valve. It doesn't connect directly to her heart. And he said depending on the placement of where the valve is into her heart, she may need another surgery on it. But that will be determined once she has a CT scan in 2 years.
So the calls have been coming in.
Yeah.
We've been hearing them. Authenticon's doing a great job. You guys are doing an awesome job taking those pledges. They've been with us 2 hours today because they know it's important, don't you guys? You know it's important. Look they're all shaking their heads at the same time because they believe that in their hearts. We can see that. You can believe that in your hearts. So you're sitting at home. You're trying to figure out, am I going to call or am I not going to call? What would you say? What would you say?
Pick up the phone and dial if you can help. I mean, even a minimal amount helps because if you get enough people donating a minimal amount, it still makes a difference in any kid's life that needs it.
You ready to live on the edge today? Are you
Okay.
ready?
Sure.
Let's go for 5 more calls.
Oh, all right.
At 784-KIDS, 784-5437. Now, I'll tell you something.
5 more calls.
We can do it, Emerson. Can you ask them to please pick up the phone and call?
We pick up the phone and call.
Did you hear that? Bless her heart. Oh, look at us. You know, you got these big guys back here. And did you hear what they said, Emerson? They said, "Oh." So you touched some big burly guys back here. They got softy hearts. And so what they want is you to pick up the phone at 784-KIDS, 784-5437, and give us a call. We're going to put these guys to work taking the pledges, Authenticon today. And some of the other things that we've been hearing about, gas vouchers. And, oh, there's one right there.
Shake it.
Shake it. Let's hear it. And so For example, you don't see these things cropping up in your life. There's another one. There's two. And you're not planning for it. And I bet the last thing that happens is that you're thinking about, oh, I know what's for supper tonight. Well, you don't. And these vouchers that come your way. And what were some of the other ways that they helped you?
Just basically when we were in the hospital with her in Rochester, we got some funding just to stay in Rochester with her. Another great one is the Ronald McDonald House, but of course you want to give them donations too, so
of course
kind of were able to split up. We were fortunate enough that we didn't need to stay there, but Children's Miracle Network kind of helped with that too.
You know, and isn't it important to have family support?
Yeah, we stayed with family down in Rochester, so that's kind of what helped, but we were at least able to.
And we need 3 more calls because we ask for 5 at 784-KIDS, 608-784-5437. We ask for 5. We have 2 already, and I know what we can do. I know we can do this. We're going to join together and say, please call us, and please make some miracles happen. Say, please call us. Deacon.
Please call us and make some miracles happen.
I think that's perfect. I can't think of a better way to do it. Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, helping local kids where the donations do stay here locally. And you just never know. Right now, did you know that there are 12 preemie babies upstairs? There's 12 of them in the NICU. And we have one very sick little one in the PICU right now. Now, these are families that didn't plan on this today. We had a set of twins in. I don't know if you guys heard it on the way in this morning, but we had a set of twins this morning, and they were due in December, and they're 13 years old. They celebrated their birthday October 7th, so that tells you how early they were. And families don't anticipate this. And, you know, leave your purse in the car. Don't even bring your purse with you. How are you going to, you know, the last thing you think about is taking care of mom and dad when you have situations like this. Or like with you guys and the trips you had to Rochester.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes your budget, you don't pre-plan for this kind of thing.
Especially, I mean, we had Deacon at home. He was 3 at the time. You know, you have, if you have any kids, healthy or not, it's a toll.
And that would be the 3rd one coming in. We're waiting for 2 more, and I know we can do it. It's 784-KIDS, 608-784-5437. CMNH Hospital's Radiothon. Donate online. Give us a call. That's what we're trying to do right now is just get 2 more little calls to come in. Call in with your donation. And, yeah, we are asking you to make that call and that pledge at 784-KIDS or 608-784-5437. We'll just see what we can do. You know, we're already in there. I think what we'll do is we'll update you. We're going to have you guys step over there and get some pictures taken. And you guys have been super good today. So I think maybe there's a little bit of a fun stop in your future. I think so too. Emerson, thank you.
Thank you.
Ah, sweet as can be.
Thank you
You're
very
listening
much.
to the Children's Miracle Network Radiothon, a service of the La Crosse Media Group.